As you see my hand, it shows the lines of my life. As you see my ugly face, it shows the lines of my age. And as you see from this video, you see now the Gump Report episode 10. And that sounds so damn cruel on myself. Welcome to Gump Report episode 10. About the Bellas and the Hall of Fame. Look. Admittedly, I've not seen all of the Hall of Fame. I saw 2020. I've not seen 2021. But I am going to watch it. But I got to speak about the Bellas. I'm sorry. Now, mind you, the ones I'm glad to see. JBL. I was glad to see he get into Hall of Fame. But why couldn't Ron Simmons induct him? He was one that inducted Ron Simmons. I would have liked to see Ron Simmons come there and induct him instead of the why did they use Jerry Lawler? I'm sorry. I am not interested in Jerry Lawler. I didn't care about Jerry Lawler throughout the entire show. It should have been Ron. Because Ron was inducted by him. And he should have been inducted by Ron. Because they legitimately... Look. These guys are not just friends for life. They're brothers for life. They may have different skin colors. But honestly, JBL may be a dick. An asshat. And shows no respect to anybody, but he loves Ron Simmons. That's legitimately his family right there. So he should have been there for that induction. Did he speak well? Yeah. When it came to Lucian Thunder Liger, I got angry. You know why? How old do you think Lucian Thunder Liger is? He's 56. You know what the announcer said for Lucian Thunder Liger? He had been in the business 50 years. When did he start? When he was 6? He's been in the business 36 years. He started in 84. I was 13 years old. He started in 1984, I believe, 84. So this guy got disrespected from the get-go by the idiot who was in the production truck who did not check the recorded message, well, not message, but the recording to make sure that Lucian Thunder Liger's career was accurately stated. He's been in the business 36 years, not 50. He didn't start when he was 6. He started when he was basically in his 20s. He's 56 years old. He's old, no, 55 or 56 years old. He's older than me by 6 or 5 years. Why would they not check and show the respect that man deserved? Now, when it came to the British Bulldog, that is well overdue. I don't know why they waited so long. He died in, I believe, 2002. No, 2002 or 2003. Not too much different than Mr. Perfect. He should have been in there earlier. So I don't know why they went there for so long. Not go there for so long. But was it nice to see David Hart Smith? Yes, it was great to see him there with his sister and mom. I did like it. And then you got Buffy, the descendant of Matilda. It was nice. I enjoyed that. But then, here is the Bellas. I'm sorry, guys. You saw my video about the Bellas possibly coming back into the ring. Now, mind you, as I said in that video, I got no problem with the Bellas coming back to the ring, but I generally know what might happen. The Bellas are going to bury whatever is going on in the company for the women. They're going to bury whatever's going on. If they're going after those tag titles, they're going to bury what little tag teams they got there. If they go after the SmackDown or Raw titles, they're going after them. If they're going to split them up and Brie gets SmackDown and Nikki gets Raw, I wouldn't be too surprised. But here's the thing for me. Here's the thing for me. And you can debate me, and I'll understand if you don't agree. But listen to my words. You're putting Nikki and Brie Bella in the Hall of Fame. Why? Tell me why they're being put in the Hall of Fame. Are they being put in because they truly made a difference to the women's revolution back in 2012? When it really started with Paige? No. Did they start the revolution when it came to Emma and Emma Evolution in NXT, when she was the first woman that came from NXT to go onto the main roster and fail because no one was willing to book her? No, they didn't do anything with that. Hell, they were teasing Awesome Kong. That's what they were doing. They were being divas. So what was the reasoning for them to be inducted into Hall of Fame? Was it because of the great ring work? No, Brie has never been 100% great in the ring. And at least I admit with Nikki, before she stopped because of her neck being so badly jacked, she did improve. She tried really hard to improve herself. Did she improve immensely? No, but she did improve to a certain extent. Brie did not. Brie was Brie. In fact, a couple of times she almost broke her neck. So what did we get here with these two women being so proud and happy, saying that they were part of the women's revolution when they weren't? And I'm not taking anything away from them working in the ring. I've said it. If you work in the ring, I do give you respect. You're willing to put your life on the line because you can break your neck and never walk again. It's happened. But this doesn't seem to be anything other that they didn't have anyone to put in there. And they just threw them in there because they could. Like the great Khali. I'm sorry. Molly Holly, I can't wait to see the 2021 from Molly because she deserves it. Okay? She deserves it. Great Khali, no. I don't hate Great Khali, but he wasn't in the company long enough to really do any real impact for the company. Eric Bischoff, you can like him or you don't like him. He has made his mark on wrestling. He's earned his right to get into the company's Hall of Fame. But Brie and Nikki, the only reason they're there is one, they were twins, coming in around the time of Alicia Fox. Two, they did reality shows. That's it. The storylines they had, like with what? Think of it in this. They've had storylines that had relevance, but the other people making it relevant. Okay? When it came down to when they had their own storylines, there was some level of interest when they had to go up against one another, but that's all they've ever done. They never went against one another. They've always been twins, always paired together, and always did, as they called it, twin magic. If you saw my last video, when I showed them twin magic, baby, that's how it was. They never really gave more to the company or to wrestling. So seeing them in the Hall of Fame feels like a slap in the face. And mind you, I don't hate either one of them. They're probably the most sweetest people you can meet. And I want to make this clear. I don't hate the actual people. I don't hate Brie and Nicole. I don't. But let's be honest here. What did they contribute to actual women's wrestling? They did not. They were divas, where they were doing panties and bra matches, and they were known as twin magic. They didn't really set the bar high. If you're going to go there and throw them into the Hall of Fame, you know who else you should throw in there? Alicia Fox. She was there before them. She went through OVW, then FCW like them, and she went through Raw, SmackDown, and every iteration of what the WWE has had. And this woman had a drinking problem, and now she's trying to get herself straight. Who do you think should go into the Hall of Fame? It should be her, if they're going to go there. What about Tamina Snuka? Shouldn't she go in? She started in 2010. She is Jimmy Snuka's daughter. This woman has never gotten a freaking title once. And if anybody says she doesn't deserve it, it's not the point. If you're going to throw the Bellas in the Hall of Fame, throw Alicia Fox, throw Tamina in there. Now we know that Natalia's going in there. That's obvious. She's going in there. But honestly, if you're going to put someone in the Hall of Fame that deserves it, could have been Natalya after all that she's done for the company. Actually doing fart jokes. She should be in there just because of that, because Vince made her do fart comedy, which was really cringe. So for me personally, seeing this sucked. It sucked. Okay? It sucked. I do not agree with this. They just did it to do it. What is the point of Hall of Fame of giving people the respect they deserve? The Bellas didn't do enough. Yeah, they've been there since 2016. But what happened? It was all about Total Divas, Total Bellas, Twin Magic. That's it. But this is just my point of view. Tell me how you feel below. Tell me how you feel about my reviews. And laugh, I hope. Peace.